And we're back!
Yes.
We're back with Hope versus Xcurr. Xcurr has the tag Logue's dad and is a Bayo player, and Hope has the tag Trash and is playing Hero.
Great commentary.
Great commentary. We got Britain versus Switzerland, so the connection's not going to be too bad actually, because they're not like that far apart.
Yeah.
I think.
Both of these players are forces to be reckoned with. Each of them, we saw all of them on stream, had some brutal matches, like stocks were flying left and right, stuff was happening, stuff was going around fast, and especially this matchup is... Again, we have this sort of heavy but not heavy kind of thing going on. Like, Hero just kills stuff, Bayo just kills stuff. It's about zoning, it's about patience, about crowd control. Just like we saw right there.
Oh, and yep. It's a very volatile matchup, as you just saw.
Nah, it's okay.
Good DI there. It's a very volatile matchup, which is going to make for an interesting watch, hopefully.
I mean, it's almost over already, I feel like, so...
Xcurr's been doing that a few times. A lot of those smash attacks can work, but they're being more and more committal. Bounce is smart, because I think it deals with bullets quite well. And generally, it's just good for RNG manipulation. That's an up tilt back there. Or back
yeah,
there.
that is... Yeah. Xcurr is really great at those. He's been getting them basically all the time. I haven't seen him miss one this tournament so far. But the accelerator is kind of scary. Okay. Nah. he really wants it right now.
Black definitely would have killed. And nice frame trap with the 2 forward airs.
I think that only works in Bayonetta simply because the landing lag is so bad. On other characters that isn't a thing. Oh, also nice reaction by Xcurr.
It might be. It depends on like air dodge landing lag, obviously. But like air dodge landing lag is like not great. Going for 2 up tilts in a row, but...
So I find the way Hope plays really interesting. He plays passive, he plays defensively, he doesn't do anything. He lets his opponent do something first, but then occasionally he just throws out something big. He just throws his hero against them basically and just says, okay, ha, surprise, I'm gonna do something big. And then we get crit F smash at 50%. And it's working, right? He's far bracket and he has a whole stock lead.
And now he's got Accelerado, he's got a lot of mobility to try and compete with Bayo now. And a lot more combos as well. Gonna look for a kill. Nice stall in the air. Psych up, definitely anything will kill now.
Yeah,
you want Hero in disadvantage. Hero decides not to be a disadvantage, and that's... Xcurr got spelled. I think Xcurr took a bit long. I think if Xcurr read menu and saw Zoom was there, he would have definitely gone to ledge a bit sooner. And that helps, like versus Zoom, you just kind of want to go center stage as soon as you possibly can, so that wherever he goes, you can try and keep stage control.
Exactly.
And he lost stage control, and then snooze happened, and he's dead.
Yeah, that's important, right? Stage control is one of the most important factors in this game, because we have the same sort of thing going on. Hero wants his menu, right? That gives him a lot of ground control. And Bayonetta ideally wants to be able to stay grounded if she needs to, simply because Hero has a sword. He can just attack through her side Bs if he times it well. He doesn't really care about her angle abuse, going over stuff, right? He just covers all of that. So Bayonetta wants to stay grounded, and if she just doesn't give Hero the space to open up his menu at all, she doesn't have to deal with his grounded coverage, right? So
yeah, definitely.
That basically explains some of the aggression we've been seeing right there. That also explains why why Hope has been playing so defensively. And that's just simply what you do against Bayonetta, right? Shielding a lot, not moving. That is the big thing. If you move around, Bayonetta can hit you. Small stage, interesting. I think Xcurr just wants to get in on him more, just to pressure that. Well, to pressure that corner more.
Definitely. There's a lot of triplats in this stage list, I believe, and Yoshi's is a good one because it's got a really low ceiling. It's alright for Hero because the platforms are very open, so they're harder to retreat to if you're trying to zone someone out. And yeah, generally you've got walls for wall playing. There's a lot of like features that Yoshi's has that are just kind of unique to it. Being a triplat and having that really low ceiling definitely favors Bayo though.
This matchup is, funnily enough, really footsie heavy. Like, It's pretty
Yeah,
fundamental, funnily enough.
Swatted
Because,
out of the air.
yeah, that was insane. But
It was a nice catch.
it's simply because Hero has the tools to deal with Bayonetta's tools, and that is just a bit unique because Bayonetta is simply a bit of a special snowflake in this game. So she requires specific counterplay, but Hero doesn't care as much. He's got his menu, he has just as much dumb stuff as Bayonetta
has done a really good job of mixing up their DI.
Yeah, absolutely.
And a lot of those long strings that we've been seeing Xcurr hit haven't necessarily been hitting as hard. Now Xcurr still managed to rack up quite a lot of damage here, but it's still in a position where, yeah, I mean it's even, but obviously recently, but like Hope is still in a position where it's very hard for Xcurr to do that, and then he needs a lot more openings to to go for it.
Yeah.
It's a nice switch time there on the thing. You can't really use like small projectiles versus.
This hero is scary right now.
This hero is very scary. Bounce, and he's faster, and he has a walking reflector. That's terrifying. Very good menu management, very good movement generally. Nice wave out there. Oh,
that was sick.
Very well caught.
Yeah, you can just ignore what Bayonetta does if you get that super armor out in time. Oh baby! Oh damn, that almost worked out. What?
I think an up B hitbox, and then Xcurr missed the tech because he couldn't really see where it was.
Nah, damn. Okay. Yeah, but oh, that was beautiful to say it out right now.
Hope is not afraid to challenge characters with good recovery, especially with side moves. We've seen it with VSF earlier today, and we've seen it with Bayo now. It's just a really good mix-up to go for because it's a very disjoint option. You've got armor when it's fully charged. It's very powerful. It kills very early. So if you've been kind of acting like you're going to respect someone's recovery the whole set, and then you go off and you do that, you hit someone with something that's active and it kills early, and it's not as huge of a commitment to you.
Exactly, but
it's really strong.
Commitment is a big word right there. It's still against Bayonetta. If you go off stage at the wrong time, no matter who you are, you might die. So it's about managing risk reward. And I mean, dear Mr. Trash over here is just doing that super well. He rarely overcommits hard. Like he hasn't died to anything stupid.
Smart matchup knowledge again to know that slants allow Hero to kind of crouch under it. We saw it last time, but I didn't point it out. But 74%, yeah, doing a good job so far of just maintaining control. Out of mana and about to hit the Bayo blender. Some good extensions, but again, some good DI mix-ups.
Yeah, pressing a button right there is not what you want to do. Shielding this time, getting out of that situation ASAP, because otherwise he would have been dead. And he just survived that. Because Xcurr messed up. That was just dumb luck, as bad as it sounds on Hope's side. But he's baiting that beautifully.
He is, yeah. Hope just kind of running into it there, not really spotting the dash attack or not really being prepared for it, you know. It's a slow move, but if it catches you off guard, it does. And dashes are very committal in this game. Nice.
He is a wall right now. He's just building up this huge wall of hitboxes. Oh.
That was a bit unnecessary. That was probably not the best option there. But he didn't have a lot of mana left, so he was just like, I'm gonna dump it, and kind of moved on.
There is just so much stuff happening right now that I am just baffled about, to be honest.
Xcurr is just getting very frustrated. Again,
yeah, you can notice that.
Hocus Pocus not going in Hope's favor. This is... Hope is just running right now. Snooze was one of the few moves that might actually be good in Hocus Pocus. Gets the sour spot on the back end, not killing. Headshot as well. It's just really good defense from Hope so far. In terms of like DI and SDI. Dead? No, not yet. Zoom.
Yeah, yeah, you can see Xcurr is running.
He waits until Xcurr goes all the way. Yeah, Xcurr is it. I don't know if Xcurr just didn't mash because you can mash out of that very quickly, or if it was because he was at 100%. But I think he just drifted towards the blast zone. He was done.
Yeah, I think he just gave up.
I would just like to chime in to say, what?
It's an itty bitty hero.